This week, I spent more than half of it fixing bugs, implementing all the store upgrades, and the remaining part of the week was used to create a new level. Let me show you the progress after the intro. Welcome back. If you are new to the channel, I make games, and you can download many of my games from the link in the description below. This is a new level, the Catacomb. This area becomes accessible after defeating the first boss in the temple. After going through the last door, you will get into this section of the map. At this moment, I only designed the main shape of the main areas, but still need to add a few more to complete the whole area, and may change in the future depending on the flow and enemies found. This game will have some exploration and areas to discover. It's not a simple brawler game, but also it's not a platformer. The number of platforms will be limited and very simple. This game is not designed to be that difficult, and it will not make precision jumping a requirement. I play a lot with lights and shadows to give some depth and allow the player distinguish the different layers. There are ways to go up by moving through these easy to see rocks on the wall. Still, platforms need some more detailing, but are easy to see. At this moment, I have not added any enemies yet, since I want to test the flow and test movement through the map. Still, there are a few bugs I need to fix, since jumping doesn't work well when encountering a wall. You immediately fall down, making it very difficult to jump, so this will be fixed by next week. There are still many dummy textures around, and the last part of this level is a small lake, inside the caverns with a gate in the middle, and some mid-level boss battle will happen around this area. All of these levels do not consume too many sprites. Just to show you, these three areas of the game use a total of 463 sprites. The top part uses only 117 sprites, the middle bottom 138 sprites, and the lake area 208 sprites. If I had chosen to use tile sets, I would be using easily more than 400 sprites per area, or about 3 to 5 times more sprites. But fill rate will be better since I have to draw a wider area and draw half many sprites on top of each other, but overall I get over 500 frames per second without any optimization. The first world is using around 1200 sprites. Being that big and long, 1200 sprites is pretty much nothing. And one last thing I can show about this map is that it's not fully 2D. As I rotate it a little bit, you will find how things are layered, and even some sprites are rotated, so you can get a nice 2.5D experience in some parts. Besides that, the shop is working now, and because you need money to buy things, I added the coin icon here. And now, before I start a game, I can go to the shop and upgrade as much as I need. And this shop is the same that I used in the first game I released more than a year ago, Space Bug Wars. So the code is being reused once more. And finally, after 3 days of bug fixing, I was able to make the game controller work as I wanted. More than a month ago, I enabled strong punches and kicks, but that didn't work well with the game controller. And now it works the same as keyboard and mouse. And that's it for this week. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And even if you don't have anything to say, just adding a simple comment like map will help with the algorithm. If you want to support my work, please click like and subscribe, and click on the notification bell so you do not miss my next update. Thank you so much for watching my journey. See you next week.